Hey guys, so it's me. Fuck.
Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me?
Hey guys, welcome back. I just got done working a 10-hour shift. It's currently 4:22 a.m. and I'm wide the hell awake because I just got done working 10 hours. This is a schedule that I am accustomed to now, so my body is just used to this overnight schedule and I don't know how I feel about it, but we're gonna ride with it. So we're gonna vlog now. I'm gonna try to edit this video and get it out by tomorrow, hopefully. See how this goes. Yeah, so sorry if I look kind of busted right now. I've literally been working since 5:30 p.m. and as I mentioned, it's currently 4:22 a.m. So yeah, about 11 hours ago is when I first clocked into work and I'm just now getting home. We love corporate jobs. So the other day on my Instagram, and I believe it was on my Facebook, I had asked you guys whether I should do a video on getting to know me, so like some facts about me, or a pet peeves video. And the one that won was the getting to know me. So I asked you guys to submit some questions for me to answer, just some simple questions. I just went through the list of them and I picked like 10 that I thought were pretty good questions. So we're gonna start with these. I was really surprised by the amount of people that actually reacted and responded to my questions on social media regarding my videos. So if you were one of those people, thank you so
I love you, bitch.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
much. And I really appreciate all of you who have actually taken time to go out to my channel, to subscribe, to view. Vlogging is something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, but I just wasn't really sure how to start it. Until one day I just decided like, hey, you know, I don't really have to have it all figured out. I'm just gonna wing it, and the people that care about me and love me are gonna support that regardless. So I just started with my intro video and that Colorado video, which I'm sorry was super crappy. I just didn't really vlog when I was in Denver, so I just had to put a bunch of my Snapchat videos together and hope that it made a masterpiece, which was okay. But so we're gonna start doing more interactive vlogs so that I can have hopefully a little bit longer videos rather than the 3-minute Denver one I posted. So we're gonna start with this get to know me today. And as I mentioned, I had a couple people submit questions and I just picked like the top 10 out of the questions everybody sent me that I thought were interesting. So we're gonna start with those ones. So I'll go ahead and start with the first question. Okay, first one, how old are you? I am 22, newly 22. I just had a birthday February 7th, so yes, 22. Even though I look 16, I can promise you I'm 22. I am the legal age. Okay, next question. What's the first thing you do in the morning?
Smoke, just hitting fatty ghosts right here with Kyra,
Okay,
Skyla, and Tyla.
I know that's really sad, but that is the first thing that I do when I wake up in the morning. I hit my Juul before I even get out of bed to go pee or before I even look at my phone. It helps wake me up. It wakes my chest up. Who was your first celebrity crush? / who is it now? My first celebrity crush, it's hard to pinpoint exactly one person because when I was younger, I had a lot of obsessions, I feel like, with celebrities. But I'm gonna have to say, out of all of my years as an adolescent, I would have to say that my favorite celebrity or my celebrity crush would be Harry Styles. I loved him so much when I was in high school. I went to a lot of One Direction concerts, had a lot of One Direction merchandise, kept up with them pretty frequently, and I still actually love Harry Styles to this day. I think he's fantastic. My celebrity crush now, Bryson Tiller. And if you know me, I'm sure that you probably already had an idea. That's what I was gonna say. His name probably popped up into your head for sure when I read that question out loud. I absolutely adore Bryson Tiller. I've been a really big fan of him for almost 5 years now, actually. I love his music. I love him as a person. I think he's super, super talented and artistic, not only musically, but in a lot of other ways. I think that he is a great individual. He's a really good dad to his daughter. His daughter's so freaking cute. So yeah, Bryson Tiller. I thought I saw something behind me, but it's just you guys see this? That's just the blinds thing. What's your favorite Netflix show? So this one's a little hard because I feel like, especially if you guys are avid users of Netflix like I am, you know that there's a lot of good shows on Netflix that, one, a lot of people don't know about, but two, even if they do know about them, they're not really talking about them. So I'm gonna have to go with what I've currently just finished watching. So my favorite show that I just finished watching on Netflix is The Punisher. If you guys haven't seen it, I 100% recommend it. If you like action and like fighting and stuff like that, which I love that kind of stuff. So, but The Punisher is fantastic. The guy that plays the main character, the Punisher, he's so talented as an actor. Like, I honestly, he made it seem all real. Like, I forgot that I was watching a TV show during both seasons, and I think I finished both seasons in less than a week. Maybe about a week. I'm not 100% sure, but fantastic show, fantastic actors and actresses, great storyline. I'm so sad Netflix canceled that. Marvel, please pick it up and do a season 3. Which of your parents are you most alike? This is a hard one. Like, actually, no, it's not really hard. It's hard to answer. If you know me, you know that I really have characteristics of both of my parents. Both of my parents are incredible people. They are fantastic, so loving, so supportive. Shout out to mom and dad. I feel like I'm more like my dad though. I feel like I have characteristics from my mom. My mom is more in touch with her emotions than my dad is. My dad kind of just wears like a straight face, like nothing can bother him kind of thing. But my mom doesn't do that. She's very in tune with her emotions, and that's kind of how I am. I'm very observant, very in tune. I can pick apart emotions really easily, not only mine, but other people's. So I feel like I get that from my mom, but I feel like everything else I get from my dad. So like my work ethic, definitely from my dad. My sense of humor, definitely from my dad. My tolerance for no bullshit, definitely from my dad. Everything else, definitely from my dad. I even look more like my dad. My dad had blonde hair when he was younger, so I look like my dad. So yeah, shout out to John. Next question, what are your values and friends? That's a good question. I didn't have time to think about this. I have a lot of different values, I feel like, when it comes to friends, but I'm just gonna list my top 3. First, let me just say, I feel like it's very important to have values on both sides of the friendship, going into the friendship especially, because if you don't have the same values as your friends, or you don't have the same wants or needs or goals, and I'm not talking about pinpoint exactly, like you both want to be a doctor. I'm talking about like, we both want to grow, we both want to have a career, we both want to do things like this. That's what I mean by goals and aspirations. But I feel like you need that before you go into a friendship, because if nobody has that when you're going into a friendship, then you guys aren't really friends for any reason particularly. You're just kind of vibing together for no reason. I feel like you need friends with good values, good aspirations, good goals for you and themselves. So my top 3 values when it comes to friends, I'm gonna have to say, is honesty. I have to have a friend that's going to keep it real with me 100% regardless of what the situation is, even if it's something that's going to hurt my feelings. I would rather my friends be honest with me than beat around the bush and make me think that what I'm doing or what I'm saying is okay, even though it's totally not. And I'm the same way. So anything that I do to my friends, I expect them to do that straight back to me, because that's the kind of person I am. I'm 100% honest with my friends. If I think that they're doing something that they shouldn't be doing or saying something that they shouldn't be doing that's going to benefit the growth in their life, I 100% will say something, and I need my friends to do the same for me. Another value I'm going to have to say is understanding. I feel like being in a friendship, you both have to be super understanding, right? So I think a lot of times jealousy spikes up in friendships because people aren't understanding. And you have to know that each person is their own separate person. So you guys can have a friendship and it's 100% fantastic, but the second that jealousy rises in or creeps in or anything like that, that's where there's a problem. So you need friends that are gonna understand that you have shit going on just like they have shit going on. So if there's a week or 2 or 3 a month that you can't talk to them, you can't hang out with them, they don't need to have negative energy about that. They need to understand that that's what you're doing to help yourself grow as a person. And all of my friends in my life, thank the Lord, all are super understanding. They're all like that. They know that sometimes that's just the way shit works. Sometimes you have to take a step back and you have to be alone and not communicate with people, and that's the way shit is. So my friends are really understanding of that. And I'm also super understanding. Like if my friends need time alone, I don't bother them. I don't question them. I'm basically just like, you let me know when you're ready to talk. I'm here for you in any way I can be. So yeah, understanding. I think the third value for me would be being genuine. I think a lot of people in this world have the potential to be positive and are positive, but just because they are positive doesn't necessarily mean that they're doing it with the best intentions, 1, or 2, that they're being genuine about their positivity. So I think that's a super important value. My friends are all super positive towards me, super uplifting. I'm the same way. We are constantly texting each other and telling each other how proud we are. We're trying to motivate each other to even get through work for the day, if that's what it is. Anytime any of us have a simple, stupid little accomplishment that's not a big deal to anybody else, we 100% are over-exaggerating, uplifting that person, because that's important. Like, you need people that are going to be genuine for you, genuine people in their words and their actions. Everything they do has to be genuine, and 100% that's how I am with my friends. Everything I do and say to them is from the bottom of my heart, and I would want somebody to do that for me, and they do that. So yeah, we're gonna go with honesty, understanding, genuine. Those are my 3 values for friends that I think are super important and that everybody needs to evaluate before they get into a good friendship. Best concert you've ever been to? Oh, I have so many. If you guys only knew, when I was in high school, I had these 2 friends. I'm actually still friends with them. Shout out to Rachel and Hannah. I was really good friends with them in high school, still am. But in high school, we literally would go to a concert like once or twice a week. So I think overall in my life, I've probably been to over 70 concerts. Yeah, and I don't regret that, because they were all the time of my life. If I had to pick my favorite concert though, like if we're talking concert, Rolling Loud, the music festival in Miami was so lit. But if we're talking about specific person that I've seen live, I'm gonna have to either say Post Malone, because he is fantastic live. Like literally in Miami last year, it was pouring down rain, and Post Malone crushed it. Literally made it look like it wasn't raining, but it was pouring down rain. We were soaked. And he was so talented, and I literally could feel his music in my soul as he was singing. Post Malone, or I really love Chris Brown, and I don't care what anyone says about him. Chris Brown. Who are your favorite YouTubers? This is a good one. I have a lot of YouTubers I watch. I actually spend a majority of my time on YouTube and not really doing anything else. I have a lot of YouTubers that I like, man. That's a hard one. I'm gonna have to pick, again, I'll do a top 3. I'm gonna have to say number 1 is probably David Dobrik. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who that is. He's so funny. Him and his friends have the best energy. I just really look forward to every time he posts a video. Like, I instantly want to watch it. Like, I love David Dobrik. He's just precious. My second favorite YouTuber would have to be Cody Ko. I'm sure a lot of you know who that is, and if you guys don't, he was also on Vine like David, but Cody is just so funny. He is the sarcastic asshole that I inspired to be, I guess. I don't know. He's so funny. Been watching him for probably like 7 or 8 years now, probably since I was in high school when he was on Vine, and he just recently, a couple years ago, started YouTube. So when I realized he had a YouTube channel, I was so happy. I was like, yes!
Love him so much.
His girlfriend's funny too, Kelsey. And then my third favorite YouTuber, I gotta think about who I watch. Shane Dawson, for sure. I love Shane Dawson, and it's not only because he's been on YouTube for a long time and because he's a nice guy. I think he is creative in an artistic way. I think a lot of people on YouTube kind of just post whatever, myself included, because I just started this, but I think Shane sits back and really thinks about what he posts before he posts it, because he wants it to have a meaning and he wants people to be able to learn from his videos. He doesn't want people just to watch his video and be like, oh yeah, like that was a dope video. He wants people to watch his videos and walk away from his videos feeling like they learned something, like they gained some sort of knowledge, and I really respect that. I respect people that like to help others learn. I love him. I love Shane. He's precious. Okay, next question. Do you sleep with the lights on or off? I'm honestly a chicken. Like, if I'm by myself, I will sleep with the lights on. I'll have my TV on. I have a night light. I have a diffuser in my room. Sometimes I'll even leave the hall light on so I can see like underneath my door. But if I'm with someone, like sleeping in a room with somebody, lights off, like no problem. I just have to have somebody next to me. I can't be in a dark room. That freaks me the hell out. How many tattoos do you have, and in what order did you get them? Oh, this is a good one. So I have, let me count them. Oh God, this is hard. Let me unbutton my shirt. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, so 9 tattoos. My first one is this one on the back of my neck. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I was in high school. Gabby, her mom, and I all got tattoos. Her mom had breast cancer a couple different times. Such a strong lady, literally beat it every single time. Love her to death. We all got these tattoos. I think this is my first one. I was 17. And to represent Gabby's mom, obviously, but also my grandpa had cancer for a really long time when I was in high school, and it really affected me, and it affected the way that I grew as a person. So I got it from my grandpa as well. My second one was this one I have on my ribs right here. It says, "This too shall pass." I got that on my 18th birthday, and also that was kind of for my grandpa, and also for myself, because growing up, you know, you just go through so much, and I just wanted to remind myself, like, okay, this is gonna pass, this is gonna pass, this is gonna pass. So I got that. My third one is this one. Sorry, my sleeves are kind of tight. On my wrist right here, you can't really see it. It says sojourner. It means a temporary stay. It just helps me remember that everything in life is temporary. So any kind of pain is temporary. Any kind of mood that you don't like is temporary. So just love that tattoo. My fourth one, this is hard. My fourth one I think was just one on my finger. It's my zodiac sign. You probably can't see it very well, but I'm an Aquarius. We love Aquariuses, so yeah, that was that one. And then I got, I think the one on my spine. I have a rose going down my spine. That was for my grandma. My grandma really loves flowers, and they helped remind me of her. So I got the rose all the way down my spine to remind me of my grandma. Let's see. My next one, I think was this one on my shoulder. It's just a clock with a rose. It's the time that my little sister was born. I got that for her. The next one I got was my mountains on the inside of my arm. That was for my birthday. I think it was my 21st birthday I got that. And that's the Denver Mountains with the coordinates of the Denver Broncos Stadium underneath it. Go Broncos. If you know me, you know I'm a Bronco fan. My next one was, I think, this one that I got behind my ear. I don't know if you guys can see that. But if you guys know who XXX was, he was a rapper that passed away last year, literally a week and a half after I saw him. It really, really screwed up my head for a couple weeks because I had literally just seen him, but also I loved him as an artist. I felt that he was very poetic with his lyrics, and I was sad that we lost somebody that was so talented and we had only seen a percentage of what they could be. So I got that for X. The one after that, my mermaid. I have a mermaid on my arm. I just got that one, I think, in September. It's a mermaid. Mermaids have always been my favorite. I've loved Little Mermaid since I was a little girl, so I got a Little Mermaid tattoo. It's not even Little Mermaid, just a standard mermaid that kind of looks like Little Mermaid. And then the last one I got was, oh my God, I forgot to count this one. So 10 tattoos. I literally just got this like 2 weeks ago. I got Medusa on the side of my arm right here, and it is a badass tattoo. Like, it looks so good. My tattoo artist killed it. Love him to death. He is absolutely fantastic. Okay, next question. Just kidding, that was it. If you guys enjoyed this video, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Come back and check out my channel. I'm gonna try and post videos on my off days, which is about 3 days a week. So we're gonna see how that works. I'm not sure if it's gonna work out, but we're gonna try. That was getting to know me. Those were some questions that you guys had submitted to me on social media that I just picked randomly from. I hope that you guys thought that video was cool. I hope you liked the answer to those questions. You got to know me a little bit more. The other video you guys had voted on was my 10 pet peeves, which I might do next because that actually got a lot of votes, which I was surprised about. The get to know me and the pet peeves were really, really close in numbers. So this one barely won. I think it won by like maybe 1 or 2 votes. So thank you guys again for voting. If you voted, I'm gonna do some more polls and stuff on Instagram and Facebook to kind of get ideas and like feel around for what you guys wanna see, for what people like to watch. I'm new to this whole thing. Like I said, I don't really know how to do this. I just started to do it because I was like, I record everything I do anyway. I wanted to start some sort of vlog or blog for a while. I just haven't really had the motivation or the time, so I just randomly uploaded my intro video and I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm starting today, not a day longer. So thank you guys for all of your support. If you support me, if not, you're watching this video because you're low-key obsessed with me, so that's fine. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time on my channel.
Yeah, jump out boys, that's Nike boys hopping our coast. Way too big when we pull up, give me the loot.
There's still like a huge chunk too. He said Halloween so bad. I'm wet.